Famicom Disk System Month continues with another reveal and another gameplay and review. This, of course, will be the game I will be playing. Pretty quickly, I think I can. And it's in this plastic case. It is it going to be a good game or a bad game? You will find out today on this episode of Gameplay and Review. Hello everybody, and welcome to Famicom Disk System Month. Today on Gameplay and Review. And of course, you already saw my unboxing of the game. Now, I'm going to explain why I got it. First off, this is actually considered the second worst game by Gamefaqs for the people that have played it. But I've never played it, so I decided to do it for gameplay and review. And of course, you already know that I revealed this game. Of course, I know that it's the first game, and there is a sequel out, which I will try in the near future. And the game is
Fuuun Shourin Ken.
That is right. And like I said, this is considered the second worst game on Gamefaqs. The question is, will it be the worst game that I play for Famicom Disk System Month? Or will it surprise me and actually be good? The question is now, will it get a green? Will it get a yellow? Or will it get a red? The only way I'm going to find out is if I actually play it. And that's how I do things on Gameplay and Review. I review things on a card basis. Now, if it doesn't get a green card, it'll get one of these. Green card means that I highly recommend a specific game that I review. And of course, there is also yellow and red. Yellow means it's in the middle, more like a rental. And red means I don't recommend. That's how it goes on Gameplay and Review. However, I'm not going to know until I actually play this particular game and see how the game is. So without further ado, I'm going to play and review
Fuuun Shourin Ken.
Let's get started. Okay, everybody, it's time to play the game. I wish it was called the game. I wish it was called the game. I'll tell you that. I wish there was a title called The Game. But no. Okay, here we go. that's pretty cool. I like the music so far, guys, and so far the graphics look good. This part, but I gotta play the game. Okay, this is actually pretty good. The music's pretty good. I like this. Kind of off to a good start here, at least for the moment. Okay. Don't mean that it's going to be a good game. Stage 1. Okay. Crap. Well, I'll keep trying. How much do you get? That's the question. How does that person hit me? Come on. Okay. I did read about the controls. They are kind of weird. Should be punch and kick, but I guess this is the way you could. Was the only way you could do it. One to do special moves and whatever not. Once you figure it out, the controls aren't that bad, but they still suck. I did it though. So far, I'm not complaining about the game that much. I wish the controls could have been a little better, but so far, they're not too bad. Okay. Oh, wow. What's that? That's the question. I don't know what that was. But that sucker's gotta be pretty hard. What the heck? How to jump? Oh, up. Obviously it's up. Jump kick this guy and stuff. He's big. Why didn't they? That's probably why he's hard. This is ridiculous. So that's the first problem. Putting an enemy that's hard. Oh, you have to go back to the beginning? That's ridiculous. Well, that's another problem. Not being able to continue. I don't think this is the worst game that I've ever played, but I think this is still playable, but it's actually a little clumsy. It has a few problems that I see. See, look at that. I'm going to say at least Jaleco tried. I'll give them that. And I think the hit detection is a little crappy in this. See? I tried to hit... That's another problem. The hit detection is... Ugh. It's become harder now thanks to that. And it looks like you're facing a girl in this. I did it though. This is playable though. I'll give you that. See, the hit detection is a little scrappy. See, that person just killed me right there, and I gotta go back to the... So, if you get to stage 3, then they'll let you. If you don't, you go back to stage 1. Well, I'm going to go back to stage 1 anyway. So I know where Jaleco is going here. This is not a great fighting game. But I will say, Jaleco tried with this. Jaleco tried with this. Even though the fighting game kind of sucks. There's better fighting games out there. Why this is ranked the second worst game, I had no idea what people would think. It's a bad game, I'll tell you that. Yes, it is a bad game. I don't like the hit detection at all. The hit detection is what kills this game. Not the controls. The controls I can at least tolerate. Controls that I don't think are as bad. It's the hit detection. Similar to Karate Champ. I like to call Karate Champ Karate Chump. What's really sad is this is only a one-player game. If this was a two-player game, I'd probably have a lot more fun with it. Because the thing about it is, I had fun with the two-player more than Karate Champ. That's the only thing that saves that particular game, makes it so bad it's good. This, unfortunately, doesn't save it. There's no two-player mode. Unfortunately. This is only a one-player game. You have to press B for the kicks, along with the directional pad. And the regular directional pad punches. See, this is a really hard game, all because of the hit detection. It really is. It just makes this game a lot harder. Yeah, and sometimes your punches don't react. It's because you only get one punch, and that's down. And the down button is a punch. Boom. The hit detection's crappy on this one. That's the only thing that kills this game is the hit detection. Finally! That was the first time for quite a bit of time that I beat the stage 2 boss. That's all that it is, it's just a regular fighting game. This sucker is going to be hard because you don't know how to. I don't know what I grabbed there. See, there was a sequel to this game. Duck and Punch. You know, the hit detection is awful in this game. The hit detection is what kills this game. And the controls, I can tolerate. He got me first, that jerk. Oh, never mind. I don't know how I got full life. Okay, they took me back to stage 3. Oh, that could be your continue. Okay. Hit detection's awful. I did it though. Holy crap. So far this is the only real loose copy that I've actually enjoyed. Or kind of enjoyed. And I don't enjoy it that much. I think it's still clumsy. I'd probably still give it that one particular card. I'll let you know when I do my final review. Is it the second? I will say it's not the second worst game on the Famicom Disk System. See, I find this playable. I really do. I don't get why certain people put this as the second worst game. I haven't played the worst, considered the worst game on the Famicom Disk System. Wang Fu. I think if it wasn't... Oh, in this. Let's get that continued. Okay, that was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, that must be a continue. See, there's stuff that does have problems, and I'm at least getting far on it. The other bad games that I played, this is probably going to be the roadblock that kills me. Yeah. And that'll probably bring me all the way back. And I'm probably going to stop it right here. Because it's just a regular fun. Yeah. That must have been a continue. The only other problem is that you can't save and you don't. There's not unlimited continues. You do at least get one continue. Alright. I think I've played enough, and I think I'm going to do my final review. It's just a simple fighting game. But I will say, out of all of the loose copies that I've played, this is the one I've gotten farthest on when it comes to a game that I played loose. So, and I don't think it's the second worst game at all. I really don't. I think it was ranked too ridiculously high in my opinion. So I'm going to get to my final review and I will talk about the game. So what did I think about
Fuuun Shourin Ken?
I thought that it wasn't that bad. I really didn't think it was that bad at all. It does have its problems though. I will say that. So, I will say, out of all of the loose copies that I bought, that was the last one, of course. This one, I feel, is the best of the ones that I got loose. No question about it. And it actually makes me want to check out the sequel. I will say that. I didn't think it was that bad of a game. It does have its problems, though. First problem, of course, you don't get unlimited continues, but you at least get a continue. I found that out when I was playing the game. And now I'm going to get to the biggest problems. The biggest problems that I had with this game, and the controls is one of them, but I don't think they are that bad. It's at least playable when it comes to the controls. I think the controls could have been a little more better, but they weren't that bad. But the worst problem with the game was the hit detection. The hit detection was the biggest problem. It is similar to like Karate Champ, but of course that had a two-player mode, and unfortunately this game doesn't. I think if this game had a two-player mode, it might have made the game a little better. I probably would have given this a higher rating, but unfortunately, because this was a one-player game, I can't do that. The hit detection is the biggest problem with this game. If it wasn't for the hit detection, I bet I probably would have ranked this either a yellow or maybe even a green card, for example. But unfortunately, I can't really recommend the game. However, I might actually buy a complete copy of this particular game, because at least this was decent. This was at least decent enough. I could give this a yellow if I wanted to, because I didn't think it was that bad of a fighting game. I really didn't think so. It's not one of the best fighting games. Definitely not. It really isn't. And there's probably even worse fighting games out there. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking that I might give it a yellow, because I really don't think it's that bad of a game. And I'm eventually going to check out the sequel, because I think the sequel probably has promise. I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet. Jaleco didn't do too bad of a job with this. I didn't mind the music. I thought the music was good. The graphics were good. the gameplay was meh. I will say that. That's the reason why I'm thinking about I'm thinking about giving this a L. And you know why I'm thinking about giving this a L? Because I think this is well worth playing once, honestly. Because I don't think it's that bad of a game. And by the way, on Gamefaqs, it's ranked the second worst game. I don't think it's the second worst game on the Famicom Disk System, actually. I really don't. I played a certain game, and I'm not going to spoil it for you all, but I played that particular game. It was the last game that I played, and that was probably the worst game that I've ever played on the Famicom Disk System. And I'd probably rank that a lot higher than this particular game. So I'm going to give, actually, this game a yellow. I'm going to give this game a chance. I'm not going to give it a I'm not going to give it a red because I don't think it's that bad of a game. But I will say it's not worth the green because of certain problems. Like, the hit detection is the biggest problem in my opinion. And it keeps this from being a highly recommended fighting game. It does have its promise, though. It really does. Jaleco didn't do too bad of a job with this. I really think that Jaleco put effort into this game. So as a result, I'm going to give it a yellow. I don't think Jaleco did too bad of a job. And as a result, I might actually track down a complete copy of this game. I didn't think it was that bad. I really didn't think so. It does have its problems, though, that keep it from being on the top of the list of great Famicom Disk System games. And I don't think it's as good as another particular game that I played for the Famicom Disk System. That, of course, I played on the FDS stick. But I will say this, it wasn't that bad. So that's been my review of
Fuuun Shourin Ken.
and I might have to check out the sequel in the near future. This wasn't that bad at all. And I thank you very much for watching this episode of Gameplay and Review. And I still got more games on the way. I have a couple of games on the FDS stick that I'm going to be playing. And I still have to get to complete copies that I bought that are ranked high on Gamefaqs. So I will be playing those next time. So thank you very much for watching, and this episode of Gameplay and Review has come to a close. Peace out, stay safe and stay awesome, and happy gaming.